exercises. So I'm going to start off, I've got quite a solid surface on the sofa here, and I'm going to start off with a body lever. And from that, Veronica's going to perform the arm openings. So you can choose which exercise you would like to perform. The back extensions are going to stay similar with a reach out with one hand to make it a little bit more challenging. The side hip raise is more challenging as well, so we can give you the progressions and regressions as we go. So I think we get started.
Yep. Okay, let me move this. To be honest, I think the body lever is going to be easier than doing these
You want to
arm
go for
openings.
these?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Okay, so I've got my hands under a really good solid surface here. As always, I'm rolling onto my shoulders and not onto my neck. I'm going to keep my legs nice and straight, lower down and come back up again. Okay, so on a count of 3. Roll up, set my shoulders, extend my legs, and let's go.
1, 2, 3. So for those who aren't doing the body levers, you're doing the arm openings, and you can do this with the scissor kick if you want, or if you're finding, okay, your abs are beginning to hurt, then you don't need to do the scissor kick as well. I'm on 3, and now 4, as I open my arms up, do a little scissor kick, and 5, 2, 3, 4. And when we're rolling back, really making sure you're keeping your lower back in the dish position. So don't arch your lower back away from the cushion. You really want to keep that nice dish position. 2, 3, 4.
And last one.
I've lost count. 2, 3, 4.
And yeah. Whew! You definitely feel that in your anterior chain.
I think that was a warm up for you. I think you should do a set of these arm openings as well while I do the other side.
Okay.
I think that's fair, isn't that right, guys?
Thanks.
So for those who are doing the arm openings, you're now doing the other side, and like I said, you're sitting in this tucked position, and when you roll back, remember you roll back and you're not arching yourself back like that, okay? So really suck in your tummy muscles as you straighten out, open up your arms and scissor kick 1, 2, 3, 4, and then sitting back up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and sitting back up, and roll down. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was only 3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And open. 5.
Yeah.
Okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh gosh, 2 more. How are your abs doing?
Sweet.
2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. That was the last one, was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. So that's
I would be lying, that was definitely working hard.
good.
Yeah.
I think I'm like beetroot right now because it's so warm and I'm sweating it out. Okay, next.
Okay guys, so we're going to go back for our, so we just focused on our anterior chain, and now we're going to flip it round and we're going to work on the back again. So we're going to work on the posterior chain, so it's going to be glutes, hamstrings, lower back, and we're going to go with the back extensions over the chair. The progression for this is that we're going to use our water bottle in our hand, so we'll just keep it to the front of the chair. So again, we're going to start with the hips really close to the chair, right in close. If you feel you're going to topple backwards at any point, just shimmy your hips a little bit further forward. Okay, so hips stacked on the chair. We can hold the legs, and we're going to basically extend both legs out, lift the bottle, reach out and back, and swap sides. Extend the legs, reach out with the left hand and back. Extend the legs, reach out with the right hand and back. Okay?
2.
It's 4.
What's 4? Yes.
And reach and extend legs. 5
6.
and 6 and 7. And last one, let's extend and hold, hold it, hold it, hold it, and back to the midline and rest. Cool.
Okay. Oh, it's now my favourite one.
Yeah, your favourite.
Okay, well I think you're showing the hard one, the variation,
Yeah.
and I'm going to show I'm going to do the first variation.
Okay, so we're going to go for side hip raise again. So we're targeting the obliques. And for the progression for this, I'm just going to put one foot on the chair and leave the other knee basically just tucked in behind. You could have it ahead if you wish. You could have your legs straight behind, but it's only one leg in the chair. I find it more comfortable just to have my knee bent. You'll not feel as much pressure on the inside of your knee that's on the chair. So again, I just want my foot on top of the chair. My elbow is stacked under my shoulder. Okay, I've got my water bottle as well as an extra bit of load. Okay, so let's go for 8 reps. And 3, 2, 1, and go. So hips up as high as you can. And back down. Oh, you go for that. And knee up. And down. And knee up. And down.
So for those who aren't doing rows, this is the first exercise, the slightly easier variation, where you have both legs on the chair. You do the lower of the hips, drive up through the hips, bring knee to elbow, and then back down. Okay, that's bound to be it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let's swap sides.
Do I need this? No.
So again, one foot on the chair, elbow stacked under shoulder, knee tucked in behind. I've got my water bottle here, I'm just going to hold it in the air. It's just almost a little bit more of a balance point. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, hips up as high as you can. Hover your hip just off the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, hips high, and 8. Awesome. Good job, guys. Nicely done. Okay, let's take a second, get a drink again.
That was slightly better.
Good, good.
I think I just needed to warm up for
Warm
that
up a
one.
little bit?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're going to go back to our reach for the sky exercise.
So we've got a little progression for this, where you can do it or you don't need to do it. I'm just going to grab a couple of books, okay, and this is just adding I suppose making it slightly more climbing specific again, where it'll replicate putting your toe on an edge as you stand up, okay? So we're going to grab our climbing shoes. If you don't have climbing shoes, you don't need to do it. You don't need to, obviously.
I'll just do it with bare feet, actually.
You can do it bare feet, yeah. But it'll be this will also be good to do if you're non-climber using the book, because it will target the calf muscles a little bit as well. Now,
are you going to go flat of the chair or the back of the chair?
I'm going flat of the chair.
Okay. So I'm going to progress it a little bit further. Veronica's going to go for the seat of the chair. I'm going to use the back of the chair for my hand. So basically I'm going for a transition from a pulling position, moving through range and into a direct press. Okay.
So with your foot, so if you're really hardcore, you can go for just your toes on it. But to make it slightly easier to begin with, you can just put your forefoot on the book, okay? And again, you want to make sure this is in close to your groin so that you can rock your weight onto it. And so if you're on the palm of your hand, like I am on the seat there, there's going to be quite a strong rock over, so you have to transfer your weight onto this front leg, and there's a real drive through the weight bearing arm to help you push through and stand, okay? And then back down. Where's Rob? How did that feel, Rob? Easy?
No.
You nearly toppled the chair over. Okay, so these are the two variations. So Rob's already going. That's one.
It's 2 for me.
And 2. And so you'll find the lowering down a little bit trickier as well, because you're just balancing on your toes to control the roll back down. 4. 5. 6. 6. That was a fail. 7. You're done, are you?
Oh yeah.
8. Oh.
Awesome.
We have to do the other side now. Okay. Swap. Okay. So, same setup. If you, the side that you're closest to the arms on the chair, then that leg is straight. The outside leg then is in close to your groin. You can use a book if you want to, and you can cheat this. You can keep your heel on the floor. Try not to have your heel on the floor, and when you start, your heel's off and you're already trying to get that weight. So you need to be in the middle of your seat, okay? Make sure your weight, when you're putting weight through the chair, it's in the middle of the seat, and then you're transferring your weight onto your toe as you reach up. Control the lower down, stay on your toes. Good. That's one. I think there might be a few of these wobbles doing this today too. 3. 4. 5. You're pretty quiet there. You concentrating?
Yes.
Is this a bit harder?
Last one. And 8.
Oh. Wow.
Woo. Definitely a lot harder with a book.
Much harder.
No doubt about it. Okay guys, so we're going to go back to your glute bridge again. Okay, again, you don't need to have climbing shoes for this. You can just go for your toes on the chair. I'm going to try and take your hips a little bit further away again. Toes on the chair. So I'm going to start with my right toes on the chair, left leg towards the ceiling. And the trailing leg, the leg that's lifting towards the ceiling, you do want it to be as active as possible. It's not just hanging there in midair. You want to try and like reach with your toe as high as you can towards the ceiling, or if you're in your garden, towards the sky, okay? So, shoulders nice and relaxed on the floor. We're going to roll up as high as we can and reach with that extended toe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, reach up as high as you can. 5, 6, come on, keep going. 7, and last one, and 8. Class. I was definitely doing a bit of a speed wobble there.
Okay, I think I made that too hard for myself there. So, just that if you're going to make it harder, straighten the leg out. But if you're thinking that was too hard, you start with the knee a little bit more bent, which is what I'm going to do this time around.
Okay, guys. So let's go again.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1, and hips as high as you can go, and back. Hips as high as you go, and back. It's 2, 3, 4. Get the cramp in the foot. 5, 6. Cramp again. 7, and last one. Hips as high as we can go.
Okay.
And rest.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
Cool.
Taking another little minute. So I felt that loads of my hamstrings, and that kind of exercise is really nice because it replicates long body tension. So if you can imagine if you were climbing on something slightly overhanging or on a roof, you know, when you have to really toe into an edge and you have to keep that tension. So that's really, really nice exercise to replicate that without having a climbing wall. So, next exercise now we're going to do the top out again. We're not going to do any progressions for this because I feel pretty busted. So this could be our last exercise. And like I said, a bit of a press with our core and hip mobility. So in close, and actually this time, I kind of had your hands in towards the edge, but if you start with your hands slightly further back on the seat rest, it means then you have a bit of room here and you're aiming to put your toe on the corner of the chair there. Okay, so drive through your arms, pressing, and try and put your foot up there. That's 1. Okay, so we're not lowering down, we're staying up. 2, is that cheating?
Don't make it harder.
3, 4, let's do 8, 5, 6, 7, whoa, 8, and 8, and lower.
Nice.
Okay.
And have a seat.
Okay. We deserve a rest now.
Cool. That was a good round, guys. Good work for everybody who stuck with it and completed that. It's quite a tough challenge. I think we're sweating. It's pretty warm.